Hi guys, good day. My name is Zamara and I'm a Bible scholar. So permit me today to share these words with you. Please, whatsoever I'm posting on my page on social media is actually from inspiration of the Holy Spirit. I get my messages mostly when I'm praying or when I'm studying the Bible. And this message I'm about to share with you, I actually got this message when I was studying my Bible. And then a few days later, I was going through TikTok and I saw a video. When I wrote down this message, I saw this video. After watching this video, I realized that this was the reason why I got this revelation. And what happened in this video, a man was crying. Why was he crying? That he was biologically a woman, and then he transgendered at a very young age. He was misled, and he was crying in this video. Why? He says that he treats infection every 4 months, and that he's scared for his life because he feels that he's not going to last. And he went ahead to say that there is this hospital, like 5 different hospitals in the United States, where they tell girls that they can change to a boy if they want to, that they have the right to do whatever they want to do with their body. They will even pay them like $70,000. And I'm like, what? He was going to say that this is very wrong. This is very wrong. And if you look at it, it's very, very wrong. Now, what am I going to talk about this day? I'm going to talk about perverseness or perversion in this generation. This generation is so perverse and is destroying us. Is destroying us. What is perversion? What is perversion? In the let me even read the Bible first. The book of Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 9 says, the book of Ezekiel chapter 9 verse 9 says, then said he unto me, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great, and the land is full of blood, and the city full of perverseness. Mark that word, perverseness. That is what I'm going to talk about. For they say, the Lord had forsaken the earth, and the Lord seeth not. Their iniquity and their perverseness is exceeding great. There is blood in the land, full of blood, the city full of perverseness. For they say, the Lord had forsaken the earth, and the Lord seeth not. That means the Lord does not see what they are doing, that the Lord has forsaken the earth, and that is why they are doing whatever they want to do with their life. Now, what is perverseness? From the dictionary meaning of perversion is, according to the dictionary, it is the distortion. Let me read it from where I wrote it. The distortion and corruption of the original course, that is purpose. Corruption, distortion of the original course, meaning and state of a thing. Original course, meaning and state of a thing. So let me break it down for you. When something, the purpose of, let me use my biro for an instance. This is a biro, and the purpose for this biro is you write with it. You write it. As long as you don't put this biro anywhere else, the mouth will always be active and be writing. And then you go ahead and use this biro to pick up food. Maybe you decide to use this biro to turn your food and eat, or probably just put it inside anything that is different from using it to write. You will notice that the function of this biro will be distorted. That is what this thing, it will be distorted. Now, this is the purpose aspect. When you distort the purpose of this biro, it affects the function of the biro. Then the meaning, for instance, you are meant to be a man, and you transgender to being a woman. You lose your meaning of being a man to becoming a woman. That's another thing. Then the state of the state of a thing. Let's assume the state of my face is like this, and I decide to go and change it from being like this to being like this. I'm just using these things for instance. So there are so many other things that perverseness represents. Like when you are as a lawyer, you collect or you go and take bribe to to lay guilty on someone that is originally not guilty because you have taken bribe. Now, another thing that is perversion is, I think I wrote them down. Another thing, your mouth. This mouth is given to us for us to use and speak positive words, to make positive declarations, to and other positive things like for eating. But instead of using this mouth to speak good, you will go somewhere and you pour libation and you open your mouth and speak evil over somebody. You speak evil against somebody, or you go to somebody and somewhere and tarnish somebody's image, say things that are not true about that person. This is perversion. Then this, let me break it down for you properly. You see this word BBL. You see BBL from the revelation that God gave me when I was going through trying to bring a message from this word perverseness. I got BBL. BBL is perversion. Transgender is perversion. Injustice is perversion. What else did I even write down? And using your mouth. In fact, anything you use opposite of the purpose that it was meant for. Anything that God has given to you, you decide to change it. God gave you a normal body, like this is my body, like this is my body. You look at yourself, you say this body, you don't like it. You want your waist to go inside and you want your ass to get a little bigger. And then you go ahead to pump this breast. Instead of being the normal size God gave to you, is now choking you. You want to be a Barbie. That is distortion of the state of your body. That is corrupting your nature. That is what it means. So, perversion is destroying this generation. It is a very strong weapon that the enemy is using to mislead the whole world and take us totally away from the presence of God, bringing upon this generation the anger of God. The Bible said, look at in that verse, said, the iniquity of the house of Israel and Judah is exceeding great, and the land is full of blood and the city full of perverseness. You know how many people that have died through BBL? I'm not talking about removing fat. Fat removal is totally different. You can decide to go and remove fat from the body because it's not healthy for you. I'm talking about you reshaping yourself. I'm talking about you reshaping your natural look. Like, God knows me with this face. Only for me to come out tomorrow, he'll be looking at me and, is this not the person I know? Because you've come to do some changes on your face. You're no longer recognizable by some people that knows you. The Bible is saying that we should put an end to perversion in this generation. Injustice, corruption, wickedness with our mouth, using our mouth to do the wrong things. When it comes to activities that has to do with husband and wife, I don't want to use harsh words because of the social media guide. Activities that has to do with husband and wife. We all know that intercourse is meant for husband and wife, and we all fall into that sin of doing it, despite that we know it is not for people who are not married. And we are using it when we are not married. Perverseness. We are using our mouth. We leave the right hole that God has given us. We are using another hole that is not the hole that is meant for activities like marital activities. The Bible is speaking against perverseness. It is destroying our generation. And that is what I've come to share this day. We should desist. God is warning, and the anger of God is increasing on a daily basis. This year, if we do not make a change in our lives, in our way of life, individually, next year is going to be worse than this year. And there is no two ways about it. We are suffering because of the level of our iniquity. Thank you for listening, and I pray that by anyone that comes across this video, we implement it, and help me to share this video so that it will reach as many people as possible. Thank you, and God bless you.